Hi, it's Maggie with Golden Lights Within, and today I'm back with a video, and this is just something I wanted to talk about that I actually heard mentioned in a podcast, and I thought it was just a really interesting way to look at obstacles or suffering in life and, just to reframe things. And so basically what they were talking about is when you see something, when you're suffering or having an obstacle in life, to see it as an opportunity to evolve your consciousness, to really evolve to the next level of your life and to, develop deeper meaning. And it's just kind of like this step to get you further in, to this higher level of consciousness and understanding of the world and of yourself and of others. And so, when you come up against that, it's like an opportunity, right? To evolve that. And if you don't get those opportunities, you don't necessarily get to evolve. So it really flips the script, right? And so instead of seeing, something that's going wrong, you're like, wow, this is an opportunity to get closer to that and evolve more. And, obviously there's levels of suffering and disappointment, obstacles and things that happen. And so that might not be, maybe you need to grieve, right? Or something like that first. Like, I'm not just saying like, oh, something like really terrible is going on to just be like, oh, this is my opportunity to evolve. But just over time, maybe just like think about smaller inconveniences in life or, setbacks or just obstacles to your goal. Like maybe start there. And when those things pop up, see them as an opportunity instead of like, I'm so frustrated with this. See it as an opportunity to evolve and get you closer to that higher level of consciousness, which I think, right, is really what we're all after, right? We want to, be more aware and experience more joy and peace. And you have to, get to a higher level of consciousness to really, truly appreciate and have that like deep joy, for things. So I'm just using it, right, in the light of I'm seeing like any kind of inconvenience or setback or seems like an obstacle, in my day or, on my road to a goal or something like that. And then I'm just working on flipping the script of like, hey, this is actually an opportunity for me to evolve more. And, there's, a reason behind that. And, I'm going to grow a lot from this and it's going to get me to that next level. And so also by viewing it that way, right, you become more creative in solutions for things. You have a better, more positive outlook. You are kinder to yourself and other people, right? So the results of viewing things that way will ultimately bring more positivity to you in your life. So just something to try, something I've been thinking about and read about or listened to in a podcast. And it's not necessarily like a super new concept, but I think it, bears repeating because I think that it's easy to see, any obstacle in our life is like, oh, like, of course, right? Instead of like, oh, this is another opportunity for me. And I think that if you get in the habit of that with like smaller things, then when the bigger things come up, you're going to be more equipped to handle it. So just something I wanted to share. So thanks for viewing this Golden Lights Within video, and I'll catch you in the next one.